it doesn't even start until you're Sharanagata. And so how can you distribute anything real, a real something from your heart? You're not even a Vaishnava. He said, like, what is hearing from someone who's not surrendered? This is like poison. You have to be surrendered, a Vaishnava, to be a Vaishnava. To actually be a Vaishnava, you have to be surrendered. This is the gateway to bhajan. This is the gateway.
Yeah.
So how we can distribute some things we don't have. And then he made this point about Hiranyakashipu. He was even, like, how foolish and stupid he was to ask for a boon that from someone who couldn't even give that boon. He didn't have it himself. He wasn't immortal. So how could he ask for immortality from this? Like, so he had to ask in such a weird way, you know? Oh, give me this and that and this. But he's saying, like, this point, which I think is not irreconcilable from Gurudev at all. Because Gurudev so much said, like, we have to become, we have to practice what we're also, it's not like we have to practice. It's not like we just run around and
No, not that much.
Do anything.
That was ISKCON. ISKCON devotee was doing this at the beginning. No?
Yeah, beginning.
Then Gurudev said it's not bhakti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bhakti.
Yeah.
Said that, no?
And actually this whole class was about what is actually bhakti. Because he spoke about, like, Rupa Goswami's definition and Yabhilashitam. So, like, we can do all these things. We can go preach. We can do it. But what, are you doing bhakti? You're still not even surrendered? He said, this is stupid.
Yeah.
He even said, this is stupid. Very strong way he said it. And I don't think it's against like what Gurudev said. I don't think it's
not
against.
against.
Yeah.
It's not against.
Yeah.
It's not against.
It's a different approach. I mean, I think Maharaj is happy when books are printed and distributed. He's seen him be happy that books are being translated. We offer the books to Maharaj. He's happy. He wants. But he wants us to also recognize, like, deeply, like, what we can,
really,
what
real things.
And his point is so over and over and over again. Harinam is this, like, you can do so much external seva, but Harinam is the best seva. He said this in the darshan. If you don't have any bhajan, he said to Shamarani Didi, like, one of the first darshans I had with him, he said to her,
external.
He said, you can do so many services, but if you don't have nam bhajan, it's useless. It's nothing.
External.
So we have to enter into bhajan. This is his whole message. You have to be Sharanagata. How to enter, we have to get to Sharanagata. That's the gateway. Again and again. So, like, this was so, strong. But no, I heard it too, because I was thinking, wow, he's really speaking to, like, all of us who are here doing some service with this translation and books and everything we're doing. He's so much speaking to us. Saying, but you don't, you have to, like, go inside and surrender also. You have to make us our
seva more, mature, no?
Yes.
That's why he's telling.
Yes, because otherwise we're just doing so many activities. Like an activity, like.
He said to Shamaran Didi, that first one.
Yeah.
I remember in Mayapur, he said, I was not there. Go more internal, not external.
Yes, we have to do.
And also this is, all Guru
Of
Vargas.
course, and Gurudev also, of
Gurudev
course,
also.
all.
But to encourage ISKCON devotees, he was keep telling this.
Yes.
No?
And for someone like me, like, I speak for myself, like, just to keep me, like, afloat on this path, Gurudev gives me this kind of something to engage myself, because I'm not, I'm not the level where I can just absorb, like,
that's right. Our entrance is a little bit different, no? Because we are coming from the other countries, no sanskar.
And also even to understand what they're speaking, like this exactly right now is an opportunity for me to understand, just to speak it again, So, or preaching, or is repeating it, This is
it's
a
not
way
a
to
preaching. Actually, it's not a preaching.
Right.
We are doing sadhana.
Yes.
In this way, no?
Yes.
In preaching way. We are doing sadhana actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually. Who preaching?
Who has qualification to actually speak Harikatha? We don't have. I just can repeat the words that they said, and I write them down, and I repeat them. That's all I can do. I don't have anything to distribute.
That's it. I'm not doing real preaching, but for my sadhana, I go to speak Harikatha.
And it also, it's somehow it comes in deeper to
Yeah,
us. Our
yeah.
consciousness, it sinks more
Yes,
deeply in when we do that. It's like,
Yeah. But in
comes.
that process, I will not stop, because Gurudev give that process.
Yes,
And
that's
Maharaj
it.
also giving me that process.
Yes, yes.
You know,
I
then
can't stop because
Yeah.
otherwise I can't understand.
yeah.
Can't do it.
But Chaitanya Gaudema not insisting for the, especially ladies,
Yeah,
to do
for
this
sure. It's
this
different.
sadhana.
Different.
That point I'm telling.
For
no?
sure. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
We should be like very deep.
Yeah,
But
very-
our process is also Gurudev giving that process.
Yeah.
No? Like preaching, translation.
It seems like Gurudev was like riding that wave of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and like nourishing so many of Prabhupada's disciples that he was
Yes,
He was
especially
still,
the
like,
ISKCON devotees. Yes.
he was still like
Still keep that
giving
mood.
that mood
Yeah.
and like continuing it, and also Srila Gurudev himself was still expanding so much the mission of Mahaprabhu around the world,
Yes.
acquiring so many new disciples,
Yeah.
thousands around the
Yeah.
world. So, but Maharaj's position and his like function as an acharya is different.
Mm.
He's not like acquiring even disciples externally, like initiating, but he's saying like in just a different way, like still like those who are coming that start this process, really start it actually,
Yes, yes.
like really from the inside,
Yeah.
deep
Raganuga side, no?
heart.
Heart, yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, should I start the
Thank you, yes. It's nice.